All right, so I'm going to do a quick review on the sushi knife that I bought from Lucky Cook. I was online and I was looking for a sushi kit, and so I bought one on Amazon. And then I noticed I'm really big into cooking and knives and stuff, and I thought, okay, what would be a good sushi knife? And so Lucky Cook, this particular one, they got I think the highest reviews on Amazon. So for the price, I was going to go ahead and purchase it and see what it's all about. So as soon as I took it out of the package, I just noticed, initially, the knife is definitely well made. Very heavy in the blade, more lighter in the handle, but I think you really want that. I'm just really getting into sushi and cooking and slicing and that type of stuff. So more heavier in the blade. Came out of the package super sharp. And for a sushi knife, that's exactly what you're looking for. Probably right around a 10-inch knife. Super sharp. Durability, like I said, the craftsmanship I think is well made. Handle is definitely easy to handle in your hand. I've got bigger hands, I'm kind of a bigger guy. One of the things that I did notice about this particular knife, I'm used to working with chef's knives and also cleavers, is that the blade is very thin, and so it's meant for certain kinds of slicing with like fish and meat and delicate items. So I definitely have to get used to that, but when I was making sushi, I just realized how sharp the blade was and how quickly it moved right through the meat. So for that type of technical work, love the knife. I'm also used to double-sided sharpness or a double bevel. This one has one, right? So the angle is here, probably at, maybe a 15 to 17 degree, and then this is straight up and down, sort of like a chisel. I own plenty of sharpening stones, so I sharpen my own knife, so I'm gonna have to get used to this, as this side, probably I'm gonna keep it at maybe a 1 or 2 and slide it across, where this one I keep the angle. However, this knife is it's probably going to be a while before this needs to be sharpened, so I run it across my ceramic and regular steel, but I've only used it once, so I haven't had to do that. The overall look of the knife, I would probably say more to the creativity. I think it's a really good looking knife. You'll notice that, as I said, the craftsmanship is really good, but just the look of the knife, it just looks like a really cool knife. I'm more into, how does it feel? I'm more into the sharpness, I'm more into the durability, but when you look at a knife like this, I think overall, like, well designed. The handle is definitely very sturdy, as well as the blade comes razor sharp. Those of you who are not into sharpening, you'll probably have to read up a little bit on how to sharpen a single bevel knife, but not too big, because I have not too big of a deal, because I also have some chisels, and when you sharpen a chisel, obviously you keep one side of it flat and just kind of run it back and forth, but the other one is where you want to keep that edge. So overall, I'm very, very pleased with the knife. And overall, I think it's a really great purchase, especially if you're into slicing fish and meat. And for me, it's a great sushi knife.
All right, well, we got it. The Lucky Cook 10-inch sushi knife just arrived. And this thing is beautiful. Overall, really good looking sushi knife. Real wood handle. Not 100% sure what type of wood that is. The black piece up here is plastic. Feels like the tang only goes until about where my thumb is. It's very blade heavy. The blade, very nice blade, very sharp blade. And for the price, overall, really great option for your first entry-level sushi knife.
I've been making sushi rolls now for roughly 4 decades. I finally bought an Inagiba, or single bevel Japanese knife. What makes this knife unique is the flat side of the knife blade is concave. This concavity minimizes the contact of the blade to the sushi rice, resulting in less friction or food release as you slice through the sushi roll. For the price, this knife can't be beat.